There is one thing that we all have in common, and that is that we're getting older. There's no getting around that. And for me, at age 75, I'm aware of the fact that I have lived more than half of my life. So that really makes me conscious of what's going on around me. Am I trying to stay healthy so that I can enjoy the remaining years that I have here? I live in a 55 plus active retirement community, ages 55 to 100, and maybe even older. I know we had one gal pass away last year that was 101. But when I hear sirens coming down that main highway and then they stop, I know that they're coming into our community because they turn their sirens off when they come into our retirement community. That really makes me aware of staying healthy. I know I've certainly slowed down in about the last 5 years. My husband and I used to do a lot of strenuous hikes, and my hikes are pretty intermediate. Better yet, I should say my hikes are beginner. I would prefer to walk, to go for walking hikes than anything strenuous. And last year I had cataract surgery and on both eyes. It's wonderful to not have to wear glasses now for distance, but put a piece of paper in front of me, I definitely have to have my readers on. And then the last couple of years, another thing with aging is all the fine lines that have shown up in my face, and I never want to get too close to the camera. My husband says that I'm the queen of delete of all the pictures that he takes on his phone. I also used to have hair that was so thick that if I went to the coast where there was humidity, my hair would be out here like a lion. And as I've gotten older, my hair has gotten thinner. So there's so many things where our body changes mentally and physically. But that doesn't mean that we can't do whatever we can to stay as healthy mentally and physically as we possibly can, as long as we can, so that we can enjoy our retirement years, or our golden years, as I like to say. Fortunately, in our park, we have so many things to do to stay active, from tennis and pickleball and volleyball and buckyball, shuffleboard, horseshoes, you name it, we have it. And if you are bored, it's your own fault because there are so many activities. We always like to say that if you throw a rock, you're going to hit a potluck in our community. So there's always something to do. That makes it a little bit easier to try to stay active. And the socializing is good for the mental cognitive issues too. As we age, our memory isn't what it used to be either. Even in our park, we all laugh about the fact that it's sad, but we laugh about it, that we recognize a face, but we don't put a name to it. And in my case, that's a lot of it to do is that my husband and I started a karaoke business in our 70s, and we host karaoke once or twice a month in our retirement park. And so I'm up there in the front where people know who I am. And so they think they know me, and I don't always know who they are. Their face might be familiar, but maybe I haven't met them personally. But even if I have, sometimes it takes a minute for the name to come to me. So nobody is offended there when we say, tell me what your name is again. And another thing is that most of the men and a lot of the women can't hear a thing unless they have their hearing aids in. As we are aging, our bodies do slow down. And if we get to that point that we can't do those physical activities, we can switch off and start doing more of the sedentary things. I love doing puzzles. and I can do puzzles at home. But our library in our park always has 2 or 3 puzzles going on the table in the library. Puzzle working is something that is great for our cognitive health because it makes us think about what we're doing. And did you know socializing is known to prolong our lifespan? It's good for longevity. I think the reason that that is supposedly a proven fact is because when we stay connected with others, we're usually doing something maybe active, like I stay connected with people in volleyball or pickleball or hand, foot, and toe card games. So we stay active socially and we're doing something physical. So those known authorities recommend that we stay socially connected with the outside world. I encourage you to do some form of physical activity on a daily basis. Health experts say that even 1 mile a day or 30 minutes of any type of physical activity is very beneficial to your health. I encourage you to just try to take a walk around the block if at all possible. Join a 30-30 challenge. I did that here about a month ago. I challenged people to 30 miles in 30 days. Just walk 1 mile a day to try to keep your health up. And read or play games or work puzzles to keep your cognitive functioning properly. All that to say, let's try to stay healthy as we get older, because the better health we're in, the more you're going to enjoy those golden retirement years. Follow me for other fun stories, tips, or just subjects to talk about in your retirement years.